Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
For $50,000, could you sit for a whole weekend in complete silence? You can't talk to anybody, you can't text anybody, no listening to music, no social media, no nothing. It's just you and your thoughts. Let me know.
What kind of dumb question is that? Bring me my money. But hey, at least she tried, and she kept on trying.
For $100 million, what is the biggest animal that you think you can fight with your bare hands for at least 1 minute and you can't use anything?
Oh, I don't know, a rabbit. Like I said the first time, bring me my money.
Don't care, didn't ask. I would go to Antarctica and fossilize myself in a giant ice block for at least a millennia if I fumbled a girl like me. I'd move to Switzerland and do hard labor on a goat farm until my last dying breath if I fumbled a girl like me. I would literally replace my fingers with Q-tips and my toes with paper clips if I ever had the audacity to underestimate the value of a beautiful, amazing goddess like myself.
Oh well, I guess thank God I'm not you then. How are all of you goddesses getting fumbled? You think there might be a connection there? Women are still getting married all over the world. Women. And all of you goddesses are on TikTok crying about getting fumbled. There has to be a connection there, right?
Now, Miguel, I only date black men for the very simple reason that they would never get on a girl's comments and cry like a little bitch because they're not getting attention. Okay? Also, I date them exclusively because they have equipment that you never, ever in your life can grow. And you probably want that equipment in your mouth, don't you? And that's probably why you're so angry at me because one, your equipment doesn't measure up, and two, you want some of it yourself and you know you'll never get any. So carry on, dear. Go ahead and keep on with your fantasies. And if you'd like to chat about it, you can always book a session with me. Link's in my bio. Also, you do owe me a cash app for that humiliation because I know you were digging for it and that's what you really wanted. So, carry on, Miguel. Toodaloo, dear.
Yeah, to the Lulu, why not? In case you're only listening, I'm gonna read the angry comment she was responding to. Miguel said this: why you only and exclusively date black men? Oh, you can almost feel the anger, especially in the word why that makes that the question. I did not click that link in the bio to see if that leads to a NoF account. Maybe I should have, but I don't care because I think this is more important than that. This wonderful lady is a relationship coach. How can she be a relationship coach when she is still dating? Well, just as that was an angry comment.
This is your friendly reminder that if you're a dude and you ever come up to me and tell me that your ex-girlfriend, your ex-fiance, your ex-wife was batshit crazy, completely insane, ruined your life, and destroyed you and took all your money, my reaction is always going to be, of course she did. Yum, yum, yum. Can I have her phone number? I feel like being best friends with her. You will never have my support. Ever. Firstly, I know that this did not happen. Even if she completely behaved like a crazy person, I know for a fact that you drove her to insanity. I'm very sure. Whenever I see women yell at men, I never have any reaction whatsoever. I'm just like, sure, of course. Of course. Of course you're doing this. Of course you're yelling at him. Can I help you beat him up too?
Well, that's gonna be up for debate. You can try, but I don't guarantee the result. A lady in her comment section said this: I was saying the same till I met evil women. That comment got 445 likes. This wonderful angel responded with, true. I have a video about that too, but no woman as evil as a man. I'm sure there should be another word in there, but don't matter. Men always are more. Another lady asked what we're all thinking. More than what? More than whom?
I agree. Women can be more evil, but that's my personal experience, and I acknowledge that everyone's experience can be completely different.
all I've known are amazing men in my life. So yeah, 3 points to put this whole thing to rest. Number 1, your little anecdotal experience does not disregard millions and millions and millions of women having the exact opposite experience. If you really acknowledge that everyone's experience can be completely different, you wouldn't, for sure, make a conclusory statement. And the statement is women can be more evil. So this already tells me that this is not an intelligent estimation. Another important factor that you need to consider is just because you consider those men to be amazing men does not mean that they are. I bet I can spend 30 seconds with the said men and I would find 5 million in the span of 30 seconds. Ill-behaved manners, misbehaviors, and misogyny. Just because you cannot spot it does not mean it's not there. There are women everywhere walking around applauding men for their mediocrity, for their bad behavior, just making it a joke at this point. Secondly, I'm not one of those people who is a girl's or thinks that women are an exception, women can do no wrong. No, there are a lot of problematic women just walking around unmedicated, bothering other people. Absolutely. There are women who are narcissistic. There are women who are evil. There are women who misbehave and treat their partners awfully.
So that pretty much contradicts everything you've said in your previous video. You just told all of us that if she is crazy, it doesn't mean he made her crazy.
I really want to be in my soft girl era, but I can't because all of the men on the planet are in their soft girl era right now, and someone's got to be the man.
Now there's still a lot of men out there that are not in their soft girl era. But you know, I'm sure according to you, they're toxic. It was you who were arguing against masculinity all the time for years now. So no, you're not in a position to complain about how men lack masculinity these days. You wanted to create a certain type of man and I did found one that's perfect for you. But for what it's worth, I'm sure he's in touch with his feelings and he is the emotionally intelligent type that some of these ladies wanted him to be.
I bet you did not know that there are scientific reasons for why a man doesn't go down or doesn't like to go down. As someone with plenty of experience, I can tell you the difference is watching someone drink day-old milk or watching someone eat their last meal in prison. No in between in my experience. So let's unpack these reasons. Number 1, they like men.
Yeah, but it's 2024 though. Maybe you should not try to use that as a shaming tactic. At least not when you're the one arguing that it's okay for me to follow you into the bathroom.
I have a question for all men out there. Do you not get bored and tired of having to try and entertain multiple women at once? Like, I know for men, they get such an ego boost being able to brag about how many multiple women they have on the go at once and how much action they're getting from multiple women. But does it not get tiring? Like, are you just not ready to settle down and have one really good woman that will push you to be the best version of yourself?
No, I'm all grown, I don't need to be pushed by anyone. Even less from the woman I go home to every single day. And just as in all other cases, there is no such thing as all men. Some men will look at your video and say, nah, I'm not dealing with that. And there are some who will say, sure, why not?
Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town. Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town.
And she's going back to being broke after Halloween.
Boys, men, whatever. If you break up with a girl, why? Why do you look at her stories still? Like, I get that, hear me out. I don't understand the concept of you break up with somebody, you go full no contact. You're like, I don't want you in my life anymore, but I'm just gonna check in and see what you're doing.
And how do you know he's checking out your stories, you little stalker, you? Stories are those things that go from one to another to another to another, right? Not really sure, but I think that's how it works, so I don't know, maybe he's bored.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Alright, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.